Jasmine.
And I'm Skylar, and we're going to be showing you how to make dog food.
Okay, first we'll take the roll and we're going to cut it. So first cut it right down the middle in half. Doesn't have to be even because it's for a dog, so they won't care. And then
it depends on if your dog likes like crunchy food or soft food or whatever. You can like mush up your ingredients, or you could just keep them hard. Whatever you need.
If you have like a Chihuahua or a small dog, then
we recommend cutting into smaller pieces.
But we have a pit bull, so
yeah. So our pit bull likes big, chunky pieces.
So I'm just gonna finish cutting the slices in half.
And so what we're using today is some Triscuit reduced fat. And then we are using 2% reduced fat milk. And we are using Skippy creamy butter, peanut butter. And so I'll be right back.
So we're going to try to make a whole meal, and this usually lasts for leftovers, but we're going to just make a smaller one, so it'll just last for one dish. But the more you do, the better you save, basically, is because you'll have leftovers and you won't have to buy more dog food, which is like $34. This is like, the bread is like $4, and then this is like 25 cents of stuff that we're using out of.
It's really cheap. So, and then we have some nacho Doritos, just like
it's just
a
nice,
tiny bit of a cup.
It's a nice treat that the dogs like, so.
If you have your dog on a special diet or whatever, you don't need to be doing any nacho chips or whatever.
This is your special ingredient. You can use anything that your dogs like, but they like Doritos. So we're just going to use Doritos, but if your dog likes carrots even, you could use carrots.
And so now we're just going to start putting it into the bowl. And now we're going to put in the milk,
which is 1/2 a cup. So it just soaks in.
And we're using a 1/2 cup, except it's filled up half the way, so that would be a 1/4 cup of
cup of Triscuit, crushed up.
And then just like maybe a tiny bit of the 1 cup.
So 1/4?
Just a little.
So 1/4, and then
of course the peanut butter. Every dog likes peanut butter.
So this is just about 2 teaspoons probably.
And so we're going to put in another cup.
Or we're going to be putting a 4th cup of milk.
Another 4th because it's looking a little bit dry, so you can always add more.
Dogs really like milk, and it's pretty good for them. It's good protein.
Okay, and I'm adding another 4th. So
it's great for their muscles.
So we're going to be using 2 cups of milk in this process.
The more milk, the better, because it's good for them, and the bread soaks it all up, so it works really well together with the bread. We're going to do 1 more cup.
So that would mean 3 cups of milk in the whole process.
3 half cups.
3 1/2 cups of milk. And I'm just going to be mixing it all together.
So we're just going to use knives. We're just using knives because it's easier to chop,
but if you're not allowed to use utensils like sharp knives like this, always have a parent with you, or just use a spoon or whatever is convenient.
Unless you're a parent.
Yeah, of course.
So we're gonna
always watch your fingers.
And then we're going to add some dry dog kibble to it.
So you can use whatever dog food you used. Okay, now you guys can just take a look at this.
Give the camera to Skylar, and then you go with it.
Okay. Now I'm going to be taking over the camera for a minute, just because they're getting the dog food. That's what it looks like right now. I'll start mixing it some more. doesn't look the best, but trust me, your dog is gonna love it. Okay. They're back, so I'm just gonna hand it over to Austin again.
This,
So I usually get nothing.
so it's just a half cup of dried dog food.
And again, if you have a Chihuahua, you can always crush up the kibble, which we normally do, except
It's very easy to crush the kibble. You can cut it into pieces like that,
What
and then
I
you can
like
just
to
cut it in
do-
half or even
what
smaller.
I like to do is this. You just press it down, and then you have grated, which is always nice.
And as you can see, there's a lot of leftover milk. So we're just gonna drain it out so the bread soaked it all up and it has the flavor that the dogs like.
And one more ingredient we're going to be adding is some lettuce. Lettuce is very good for pets. We're just going to be cutting it right down the middle so you can get the inside part out. We're going to be cutting them separately. Okay. Now just overlap the two pieces, then fold them so that they're tight pieces so that you can cut them. Cut them again into smaller pieces so that they'll be more. Again, you can always use your hands because this is a very hands-on process. Okay, now can I please see the bowl? Yep. Okay. Can you get some more pieces?
Okay, we're just gonna put a little bit because that's not what our dogs like.
Okay, so now just mix it all up together. And by the way, for cats, lettuce is very good for cats too. And another thing that's very good for cats is, what was it?
Green peas because
Yeah,
it makes
green
them
peas.
lose weight, which our cat needs because it's a Maine Coon and he's very fat.
Very fat. So, and we can also make cat food, except today we're making it for Pixie. Up. Pixie, come here. Pixie, up.
That's his pit bull. He really cute. Also his pit bull. So I'm just gonna put it in the microwave for 30 seconds.
Is
Oh,
that
it's-
it's fine. No, it's fine. Alright, so. Oh. Okay. Why for 3 seconds does it?
This microwave is very good, so it warms up very quickly. It's already kind of warm.
So, and now that is what the finished product looks like. Okay.
Wait.
Always, if you can just mix it with your hands.
And look, if you lift it up, you can still see like the excess milk. So it's all done soaking up. So we're just gonna drain it.
Except our dog likes the milk, so we're gonna give it to him.
Okay, so now you can see how he likes it.
Looks tasty.
Now thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, and our next video is going to be on dog cookies. So keep in touch. Bye. Bye.